Hey you, yeah, you. Step away from that treadmill, elliptical machine, and stationary bike. Why would I, a personal trainer, fitness trainer, be telling someone to avoid using the exercise equipment that is mainstays in practically every gym that we walk into? Well, picture the following situation, following setup. A total beginner to fitness, a fitness newbie, a person who is tired of being out of shape, tired of being overweight. They may want to get stronger. They want to tone their body. They may get tired. They're tired of being low on energy. They want to get in better shape. They want to have more body confidence. Decides that they're going to join a gym. They get up the nerve to go to a gym. So first of all, I say nerve because the gym can be a very, very intimidating and overwhelming experience for somebody who's new, for the average Jane and Joe. There's the personal challenges that they have to overcome. First, that of being self-conscious. When you walk into a gym, one of the thoughts that I know I went through this years ago before I became a trainer and I used to try and go to the gym, is you're very self-conscious about your appearance because everybody else in the gym seems to be already in shape. They know what they're doing. And here I come walking through the door and I'm thinking, well, I stand out like a sore thumb. People are probably laughing at me or criticizing me, thinking, what am I doing here? So that takes a lot to get past, to get over. And then you walk into a gym and there's all this equipment, there's dumbbells and there's machines and people are using them and it's like, well, I don't want to act like I don't know what I'm doing. With all this stuff that's around here, what do I do? So you look and you see this guy who's built, or you look over here and here's this woman, she's in great shape, she has a nice body and stuff, and you're like, well, I'm going to copy what they're doing. So you see the guy over here doing something with his arm or something pressing or somebody doing something, you're like, I'm going to copy it. You go pick up a piece of equipment, or you get on a machine, you pick up a dumbbell and you start copying. You're like, well, this must work my arm. And about 5 or 6 times into doing this repetition, doing something, it starts to feel uncomfortable. You're starting to get a little heated, a little sweaty. You might even start feeling nauseous. It starts to burn. It doesn't feel comfortable. And then the thought's like, am I doing this right? How many should I be doing? I don't even know if I'm doing it correctly. I might be setting myself up for injury. You know what? Let me put this down. And that's where the easy retreat to the elliptical, the stationary bike, or the treadmill begins, because it does not take a lot of know-how to use those pieces of equipment. There's nothing wrong with those pieces of equipment, but when they're used as a default because the person doesn't know what to do, that's where they're inappropriate. So they go use the machine, they get on these machines, and really it doesn't require a lot of guesswork to do that, the motion or the movement for those machines. You just start walking, you start pedaling, or you start doing the cross-country movement on the elliptical, and you find the start button, and you just press it. And even with all the bells and whistles going on, and the lights and the indicators and the settings, you can pretty much say, well, I'm just going to walk, and maybe I'll press this up arrow, and it'll increase the speed, or it'll increase the resistance. But that's not what the person really came for. Because they're not knowing what to do in general, they're using these default pieces of the exercise equipment just as an easy backdrop, a retreat to it. So those machines in and of themselves are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just the reason why a person is using them. If a person has an overall comprehensive exercise program, those are great machines. Cardio aspect, high-intensity interval training, they can be used for a lot of different things, but not when it's just being used because the person doesn't know what else to do. So then what happens is discouragement sets in for the average Joe and Jane, and it's a downward spiral. And they may not even return to the gym, or they get a bad impression of what the gym is, or getting in shape and using all this equipment is about. So what can a person do to overcome this? You consult with a trainer. Or you ask one of the gym staff or one of the trainers at the gym to help you, show you what to do with these items that we put in. You tell them, well, I'm looking to do this, this, and this. I want to do this. I want to tone. I want to lose pounds. I want to just whatever, get in shape. I want to increase my endurance. And that is what you do to get on the right track, to getting in great shape, to getting fit and healthy. A lot of times the question people don't ask is the worst question. Let me just rephrase that. The worst question is the question that we don't ask. A lot of times people will not approach anyone in the gym and ask for help because they feel like they're going to be ridiculed for not knowing. And so they don't like feeling vulnerable, so then they rather just keep quiet to themselves, and eventually they just kind of like disappear from going to the gym. They walk away frustrated, disappointed, and probably won't return unless they get up the gumption at a later date to try it again. But I have to say from personal experience, I went through the same thing. Every time I would go to exercise, it was coming from a place of not really knowing, copying somebody else. It wasn't giving me good results. I didn't understand all the facets until I worked out with a fitness trainer, and that made all the difference. And it's been 20-something years, 20 plus years since I've been working out, and so I encourage you to do the same. So, yes, treadmill, elliptical machine, and stationary bike, they're actually very good. Use them as part of an overall fitness program, included a comprehensive fitness program, and go out there, get in shape. And also, just want to let you know, when you're in shape and you work out on a regular basis, you look better naked. All right, this is Gary. Talk to you later. Peace.